Hello everyone, I am back in your screen. Today we are continuing on in Numbers 4:21 through 33. So, if you haven't already, let us read together. The Lord spoke to Moses, "Take a census of the Gershonites also, by their ancestral families and their clans. Register men from 30 years old to 50 years old, everyone who is qualified to perform service, to do the work of the tent of meeting. This is the service of the Gershonite clans regarding work and transportation duties. They are to transport the tabernacle curtains and tent of meeting with its coverings, and the covering made of fine leather on top of it, the screen for the entrance of the tent of meeting, the hangings of the courtyard, the screen for the entrance at the gate of the courtyard that surrounds the tabernacle and the altar, along with their ropes and all the equipment for their service. They will carry out everything that needs to be done with these items. All the service of the Gershonites, all their transportation duties, and all their work is to be done at the command of Aaron and his sons. You are to assign to them all they are responsible to carry. This is the service of the Gershonite clans at the tent of meeting, and their duties will be under the direction of Ithamar, son of Aaron the priest. As for the Merarites, you are to register them by their clans and their ancestral families. Register them from 30 years old to 50 years old. Everyone is qualified to do the work of the tent of meeting. This is what they are responsible to carry as the whole of their service at the tent of meeting. The supports of the tabernacle with its crossbars, pillars, and bases. The posts of the surrounding courtyard with their bases, tents, pegs, and ropes, including all their equipment and all the work related to them. You are to assign by name the items they are responsible to carry. This is the service of the Merarite clans regarding all their work at the tent of meeting, under the direction of Ithamar, son of Aaron the priest." So, something that stood out to me while reading this is, just as we read in previous chapters, there's a certain age for military, and then God commands Moses to take account the firstborns between a certain age, and then here we have God commanding Moses to take a census of the Gershonites of 30 years old to 50 years old. It reminds me of a conversation I was just having with pastor and some other people, that everyone has a time and a place for a specific calling that God has them in, and in that season of their life, that calling could be different. We have maybe a grand scheme plan calling that God is calling us to, but also there's different callings in each of our seasons that God might want us to be walking in and serving Him in, and then that can look like a number of different ways. For example, like right now, my calling could just be right now is student. I'm mostly a student, but I'm also like worship team helper. I'm also doing this with all of you guys. But yeah, that's my thoughts. Encouragement from me to you is, if you feel as though you might not feel like you have a calling, or you're feeling a little unsure what it is, go to prayer and ask God what that might be for your current season in life. But enough of what I have to say. Let me hear what you have to say. Everyone, have a blessed day.